talking.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Heck Rambo, and you already know the vibes. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Coolish Vibes. Today's video is basically about Bad Boys Club LA Season 1, Episode 9 and 10. Zeus dropped Episode 9. They also dropped it with Jocelyn's Cabaret. So they had a Super Sunday, and they dropped the second part of the reunion for Jocelyn's Cabaret. And let me tell y'all, it was definitely given. It was definitely, you see all the tea and everything, all the fights and all that. It was definitely given what it was supposed to. I suggest that y'all go check that out. And yeah, we're finna get into some things. So the reason why I'm doing episode 9 and 10 of Bad Boys Club LA was because recently I was on vacation and I was busy doing my vlog videos and everything. We're getting back into some things, and we're gonna be talking about all the stuff that happened in episode 9 and 10. I'm gonna keep it short and simple with episode 9, and then we're gonna get right into episode 10 stuff. As we get into episode 9, we start off with the fight between Jonathan and Rio over the room that Milan already had claimed over. Jonathan was trying to be roommates with Milan, but Milan was not trying to have it. He brought up Rio. Rio came during the Bad Boys party of their, and then Jonathan came up to upstairs, addressed the situation again, and they started scrapping.
I'm about to fuck you up. We posted up. I straight went in on his shit and beat his ass. So I'm like, bitch, since I done beat your ass so bad, let me take this motherfucking hair out your head, ho. This ain't even mine, this his.
It's over. You put my hair, pussy ass nigga. Bitch, you ain't got put my hair, ho.
It's over.
Put my hair. It's over.
Like his little red braid was pulled the hell out of his head. I know that shit was painful. After they break them up, I heard Mulan trying to spray Jonathan with mace, and so Jonathan grabs a fire extinguisher and tries to spray Mulan with it, and Mulan runs out the house, runs out the room, runs downstairs, and runs out the house. They separate the boys. Jonathan tries to go after Rio again in the room. They separate them. They finally get Jonathan to get off of Rio. Jonathan goes downstairs. Rio is upstairs, still trying to get to Jonathan. Fast forward, Jonathan. They all get downstairs after they calm down and everything, and Rio wants to get at it again. So he goes at it again, and Jonathan super punches that nigga across the floor. Like, that nigga just was like, boop. He went across the floor, and then Jonathan came again, boop.
Boy, Mario that I beat up, that came downstairs, and I'm like, bitch, what's up?
It was just so crazy. Honestly, in my opinion, those first two rounds with Jonathan and Rio fighting, I feel like Jonathan won those fights because Jonathan is big. Rio was getting his hits in, and I give him the credit. He is a strong he is a short brolic nigga, and he was getting his hits in. But if I gotta say who won, it was Jonathan in my opinion. Now on to the next thing. Well, after the boys fight downstairs, they separate them again, and they get outside. Rio gets outside. Jonathan's chain has popped from the fight, and Jonathan comes back out again outside.
Get off of him! Get off of him!
No, we good. Breathe, Jonathan. Breathe. Let him breathe. Chill.
So he rushed you. Hold on, my car is just shit on the ground. Hey, we got my ID, my car.
Okay, get up.
Jonathan then is looking for his chain or whatever. I don't know if he ends up finding it. I think they end up finding it or whatever. But he lost his chain in the process. So the whole time he was going crazy trying to look for his chain. While all that is going down, Milan is outside. He's watching everything, all the commotion go on from across the streets at the neighbor's house. He's sitting on the fence watching everything go down. I don't understand what was his point of the situation, and he should be there by his friend's side, because if it was me, my friend was on the show with me, and they beefing and they fighting, I would be right by my friend's side, but I guess not everybody's loyalty is cut out the same time.
If you hit me in the head,
Don't pick nothing up, bro.
All hell is fucking breaking loose. I'm watching my friend Rio, and I'm watching this guy Jonathan fighting over a room that I've been in. It's crazy because I wasn't even gonna fight for this motherfucking room. I'm gonna call the cops on this bitch. You pulled out a fire extinguisher, you're pulling out weapons. You got to get the fuck up out of this house. And I mean the fuck ASAP.
Police come, the party gets quiet for a little bit, and then after the police leave and they see that nothing's going on, the party continues to pick back up, and boom. So after that, then the next day, the next morning, Gutta gets a call by Jonathan. Jonathan is asking who's at the house or whatever. Gutta says, you know, just who he tells him who's at the house or whatever, and Jonathan pulls up. When Jonathan pulls up, he sees Rio, and then I guess they had got into it, and the cameras never really caught it, but they caught the fight between Rio and Jonathan on cell phone. So he gets to the house or whatever. He goes up to Rio. I guess they start getting into it about the situation that happened the night before, and to Jonathan, Rio hit him with a chair, and so after they fight and Rio hits him with a chair, him and Jonathan go get into it, and they go, I guess, outside. Gutta and all of them is outside, and Jonathan is swinging the chair at Rio and hitting him with the chair.
You know, to come here when no security was here, while he's outside by himself.
So Jonathan called my phone, and he like, so who are there? Ain't no security in them there? I'm like, yeah, there's security here, bitch. We got that one little dude here, that fucking little skinny Mexican man, baby. You know, just walking. He was like, oh, for real? Alright, I see you soon, friend. I was like, okay, friend. Go see your buddy. Bitch, before he could see me, bitch, he saw Rio.
I'm not playing this stupid ass shit. This is fucking crazy.
Bitch, he clocking the head. Bitch, the middle part where the ball spot said, boom, boom, boom. Feel so bad for that old man.
It got to the point where he was knocking him with that chair so bad that his hand and everything was bleeding, and Mulan and them had to call the ambulance. Mulan called, because Mulan was in the shower while all that was going down. He come down and he seen that Rio's hand was all bleeding and fucked up or whatever, and so he called the ambulance or whatever, and the police and the fire people, and the ambulance is there for Rio, and that's going on. And then, yeah, like, they was really going crazy. It started from last night to the next morning. Like, damn, they was not done. They was not tired. Like, they wanted more. Jonathan wanted his spot in the house, and he was not playing with Rio. He wasn't. So I didn't really see the whole fight between him and Rio the second time, the next morning, but in my opinion, from seeing the video, Jonathan was whacking his ass with that chair, and in my opinion, I feel like Jonathan probably won that fight too. Just being honest. After all that happens, I'm going to the next scene, and it's the other boys. It's Gutta, Darrell, Carry On, and Anthony, and they talk about everything that happened and how the hell did he know that Rio was in the thing, and just all these other stuff. They were just basically talking about the situation that happened this morning. They was trying to figure out who Rio is, and if he's an official bad boy or he was just Milan's friend. They still don't know who Rio is in the house, so they're not clearing that. Boom. So after that, they get into the next scene. It's Curtis and Dylan, and they talk about the situation and everything that popped off. Dylan reveals that his shoes were stolen, and he don't know who stole his shoes, but we kind of got a glimpse. It was Rio. That nigga was lacing up his shoes, lacing them shoes up on his feet, and ready to beat Jonathan, and ready to fight Jonathan. So that's for your shoes, sweetie. Go check him. Go get your shoes from him, because that man had them. I seen them with my own eyes. It was on camera too. So yeah. So they talk about that situation or whatever, and then finally we get to the end of the episode, and all the boys come as a group. Jonathan has left the show. He has got sent home because of everything that popped off early in that morning, and they introduce Rio. Milan introduces Rio, and Rio officially introduces himself as the new bad boy in the house. Now we on to episode 10, and let's get into some things. So episode 10 is more focused on their music and their Bad Boys brand. We get into the episode, and basically, the boys did their little introduction of who Rio is. Boys are planning to finish their verses, add ad-libs to their verses on the song that they recently did to the Bad Boys theme song. They talk about finishing their verses, and then also shooting auditions so they can pick people to dance in their music video or participate in their music video.
We're gonna shoot a music video casting today.
Oh wow, that's
So we-
dope. Wow.
So we
Some baddies.
Yeah.
I'm too excited. I'm ready for this tonight. A whole bunch of bad bitches.
I mean, some bad niggas too. Look. So we all gotta be done. We are on a time crunch, okay?
Tonight
2
at 7:30
hours.
the casting.
We gotta finish it in 2 hours. Y'all gotta get this music video together in 2 hours, and we gotta be back.
2 hours?
Yes.
That's not gonna be too hard for
That's
y'all to
easy.
get
Yeah.
together, right?
Y'all got it?
I mean, you said it was
I've been-
easy
I've
with the
been-
party.
We've been doing this shit.
Hold on,
I've been doing
wait, hold on. I meant to tell you about this the other day. I wasn't impressed about the house party. I'm sorry.
No, look, listen, I'm gonna tell you
On a
something.
different level.
As long as this music video is better than all yours, then we good, okay?
Oh, he throwing shots. Shots fired, Moolah.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Let's
You
go.
got a job to do tonight. Just make that happen.
So we get to the studio. They're each doing their own verse and adding ad-libs to their verse and stuff like that. And we get a celebrity, star. We get a guest, celebrity star guest. And it's Lyrica. If you don't know who Lyrica Anderson, she's from Love and Hip Hop. She also does music and stuff like that. And if you guys don't know who she is, then you guys should go check her out. They get introduced to her. They start each rapping their verse to her. You can see it's her and Natalie. So her and Natalie sitting there bumping to everybody while they all each spit their verse in front of them.
Bitch on the show, no cap. I saw these hoes, I'm other. I don't fuck with hoes, I'm the baddest bitch on the song with all of my brothers. Ain't no one of a kind, I'm that. Attention on me, hoes. Niggas wanna fuck me, thumb in his ass while he hits in the back. Hey,
That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy, bitch? The song is super lit, and I cannot wait to put this out.
I really love it. Like, seriously, it's got a lot of energy. And I like how each person has their own individuality on there, and it's just super dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Lyrica said that, yo, this is a hit, and y'all all did y'all thing on it. Now I know 100% that we got a hit.
Boom. After they all do their little verses or whatever, the person I feel like had the best verse in my opinion, because Moolah Mo said he feel like he had the best verse, but the person that had the best verse in my opinion was Curtis and Gutter. They both did their thing. I feel like they both have the best verses on there. I feel like Gutter and Curtis did that on the song. Okay. So I just feel like they're doing everything they're supposed to do. This episode was really interesting because we got more of a working side of them and more of them focused on their bad boy brand, like I said. It's time for the boys to do auditions, hold auditions, and basically score everybody who auditions for their music video. So they all get dressed up in their flyers outfits. They put on their best attire. They come downstairs. There's a big glass table set up and cards with numbers labeled from 1 to 10. So we get a couple of people, females and males, to dance and audition. A couple of them did good. A couple of them was just like, Some of them did their thing. So it's looking like their music video is gonna come together. This
Bad boy. Is you mad, boy, bitch? That's a bad boy. Get a bad boy, bitch.
That bitch turned it for me. Shake that ass and bounce those titties, bitch.
What you can do? Do your shit. DJ. That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy, bitch? That's a bad boy. Get a bag, boy, bitch. That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy, bitch? That's a bad boy. Get a bag, boy. Get a bag, boy, bitch. That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy, bitch? That's a bad boy. Get a bag, boy, bitch. I'm rich, like super rich, exaggerated.
She walked up to the pole and started dancing, and I was like, what is she? Is she having a seizure?
Capping gown is on my bank account because it graduated. All you niggas super late for fucking shit. I'm ready to make just take my fuck. That's a bad.
This one girl, she comes in, she's auditioning. She's pretty light-skinned blondie or whatever. She comes in, she starts dancing and doing her thing, and the girl gets on the table, shaking ass on the table, breaking that motherfucking back.
She pretty. And I like her titties.
If y'all want to show some titties, go ahead. Y'all can put the titties down. I don't mind.
Can you do a spin for me?
DJ. Turn it up. That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy, bitch? That's a bad boy. Get a bad boy, bitch. That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy, bitch? That's a bad boy. Get a bad boy, bitch.
My nerves were so bad because I was like, this girl is gonna make this table shatter and it's going to cut me.
Oh, they over there in the straight man down there.
Bitch almost broke the motherfucking table. Shorty got ass in the face. Niggas had ass in their face. And then I had to worry about the table being broke. The episode ends like that, and we get to see who they pick for auditions next episode. This was a quick wrap up. This is a quick review of episode 9 and 10. I hope you guys like it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. You already know the vibes. It's your boy Heck Rambo. Peace out. Deuces.